Hey you, what's your name? Is it true what they say about you? This is the Artist Unloaded.
Hey, welcome to the Artist Unloaded podcast. Owen Wright is in the studio with us today. I'm Matt Eugene. Mick Phillips is away tonight. So the first question we have for you, Owen, how are you introduced to writing original music?
Basically, well, I've always been around music because my father's he's a musician as well. And pretty much when I was 14, just picked up a guitar and learned how to play it. And the next thing you know, I was writing lyrics and stuff like that. Um I was in grade 9, grade 10, so I was, able to do a couple things at the talent show and stuff like that.
Cool. Yeah.
So
That's probably about the same time as I think I did too in music, just getting into it
yeah,
around
for
that
sure.
time. Yeah.
For
And just
sure, through school and stuff like that, right?
fell in love with it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So the second question is, if you were removing the concept of genres, how would you describe the vibe of your music?
If I was to remove genres, I guess basically my first two albums are a little more emotional driven. So if you're kind of like having a rough day, maybe a little more in tune to emotion and stuff like that. Whereas the new stuff I'm writing is a little more edgy. Um,
Okay.
I
So
don't know.
you started out with kind of like putting your vulnerability would be the
Yeah,
kind of like a more of a open, vulnerable, feely, what's the word I'm looking for? Feelingsy kind of vibe to it.
yeah, sort of like,
Yeah.
being 16 and stuff like that when I did release and record it.
Yeah.
Um, it was one of those things. It was like, yeah, there was heartbreak, there was high school
For sure.
teenage angst, stuff like that sort of thing, right? So
Okay.
you know
Yeah. That's great. And the edginess that you describe now, how is that? Is it a stark comparison, or is it you still have a little bit of that in there with the kind of more of a modern
yeah,
edgy sound?
I think with the lyrics there's still a bit of underlying, in touch depth through emotion and things like that, but
That's what makes good music.
yeah, for sure.
So unless there's anything else you want to add, I'll go to the next.
No, I
All
don't
right.
think so, man.
So do you have any pre-show rituals? Anything you do before a show that helps you? Because I mean, we all, as musicians, sometimes we, it depends, I guess, sometimes on the venue. How are you feeling before you go on stage? Anything that you do that helps you, just getting the right feel before you go up and perform.
If you had to ask me that question, a year ago, it would have been 2 shots of Southern Comfort
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
get me a Michelob Ultra and I'll be on stage sort of thing.
Yes, sir.
But now, being almost 7 months sober and kind of taking that leap, I haven't even played live since I've made that jump. So I think, I'm gonna probably incorporate my son into something like that, kind of psych me up. But then again, too, man, like I've been doing it for, 11 years now, playing live. It's
Yeah.
kind of one of those things where it's like the nerves are there and I really grab onto that,
Yeah.
to help myself tap in once I get on stage is, I try to not let the nerves and the feeling of like, oh, I'm getting on stage, I got to play in front of these people
So it's
take
become
over.
easier for you the
Yeah,
longer you kind of
for
go.
sure. For sure, man. Yeah, for sure.
Good. Yeah, because I know a lot of musicians, even they've been doing it for maybe 20, 30 years and they still get nervous.
Yeah,
And some of us don't. Okay,
for
so
sure.
during the songwriting process, do you find yourself chasing a particular sound, or do you just kind of have all in one your own, and what comes out is you're not really chasing any certain sound or trying to, like, I wouldn't say trying to be like another artist, but like, is there any sound that you're going after that you're trying to kind of hit when you write?
There's definitely a couple key sounds that I do try to go for is I do try and incorporate, the structure of like what some of the Foo Fighters use in writing their hit songs is that real short intro,
Yeah.
verse, chorus, the odd bridge, pre-chorus. Depends on what you're doing and what you're writing, right? So I mean, maturing as a musician is definitely grasping, the concept of
Yes,
chasing a different sound and really trying to, capture the full sound to get a Foo Fighters guitar effect. You need to have three different driving guitars to make that part sound right. So,
exactly. So you're saying it's kind of a tried and tested and true kind of, thing that works, but it's not the Foo Fighters. It's just you're taking that
mhm,
essence and
yeah,
you're applying it to your own song. So that's
for
really
sure.
cool. I respect that. It's like Foo Fighters are I love the Foo Fighters,
Yeah, yeah, they're great, man. They're great.
Cool. What is your biggest, or I should say, sorry, who is your biggest musical influence?
I'd probably say, well, my dad for sure, but if we're gonna go for bands and stuff like that, I'd say 3 Days Grace.
Nice. Yeah.
Being in Norwood, born and raised, that's where I lived 18 years of my life, growing up around them, seeing them play in the early days. My dad opening up for them at their arena in Norwood. It was definitely one of the things that kind of put that turning point in me and was like, okay,
So
I
interestingly
want to
enough,
be a rock star one day.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I didn't even know they were from Norwood
Yeah, man.
it's not far from here, right?
Yeah.
Until I think a few months ago, I read an article and I didn't even know,
Yeah.
and I'd listened to them growing up too. And,
The,
it
the
never
lead
knew.
singer, Adam's uncle, they've got a guitar shop right in Norwood there, and they custom guitars, stuff like that. So
Wow. Yeah.
yeah, it's
That's
pretty
really
cool,
cool.
man.
That's awesome. Yeah. Didn't know. So what does success mean to you as an artist?
Well,
I know it's a pretty loaded
that
question.
is a loaded question. Um, it can be, if we're gonna talk, let's split that into two. We'll do little successes
Yeah,
and then a
however
big
you want to,
success.
however you want to do it.
I
Yeah.
would say a little success is like, just like Chris Stapleton says, I'm not a huge country guy, but I do agree with what he said in interviews. If it is a good song, you won't forget how to play it. You won't, forget how it goes, sort of thing.
True.
And I think writing a song that can be memorable, can be kind of, you know, I have so many songs that I've written and never released, and then I still have that riff, in my head sometimes.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
it's, catchiness and completing the songs, you know what I mean? Completing that, back to, capturing a sound, I guess. And then a big success would be, I think having a song do really well, getting out to a crowd of people that you're actually connecting with the people listening to the music. You're not just a void that they're hearing. It's
Right, right.
it's
And
more or less a sound.
do you find, and so like you try to aim for like something that maybe you feel that you're connecting so that you get that. Have you ever, I'm going to throw this in here. Have you gotten feedback that shows you that you've connected with the people that you're trying to connect to?
Certainly. There's, a couple songs I've written that are really mental illness driven
Yes. Yeah.
bass type songs. And I've had people come up and, so and so was going through a hard time and that song really, helped me out. So that's another really big thing is like when people do take the time out of the day to
Yeah.
engage with me after a show or talk, even just in public, it really is humbling and it really is a good feeling.
Yeah, it is. It is a good feeling for sure.
For sure,
To
man.
know that you're trying to. That's the whole thing, right? You're trying to reach out to, kind of touch people with music, and that's
Mhm.
what you're trying to do, and you succeed in doing that. It's a great feeling.
Exactly.
Um, so the next question is, what environment do you find is best for you when it comes to writing music? Because I know a lot of musicians, we have to have like, we have certain lighting, we have to have
Give me the
comfortable
dungiest,
area.
grossest basement you got.
So to you, it's all good. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it doesn't really matter, man. I grew up playing at, drums at 3. So my jam space it's always changed. It's always been. Next
Mm,
thing you know, I'm in the basement of a hair salon renting it out for $250 so I can play my drum kit
nice.
really loud,
Yeah.
So it really is just anywhere that I can really sit down and kind of tap into the music and let myself go, sort of thing. So
Okay. What are some ideas that you have, if you have any ideas, that for specifically, there's a current kind of stagnation in the local scene. I mean, we all know it in this area. Um, Now, when I say stagnation, I mean for original band performances, original artist performances. There really is a bit of a stagnation right now. Hasn't always been that way.
Hmm.
Um, what do you? I lost my question here. Give me a second here. So, what are what are some? Do you have any ideas that might help that? Anything that you think might rejuvenate that or kind of get us out of that
I
stagnation?
think honestly, man, when it boils down to it, is when I was, 16, 17, 18, there was a big boom in solo artists, people just picking up acoustic guitar
Yeah.
and getting out to bars and
Yeah.
trying to play live, right? So I think a lot of it is like you go and you see someone play and they're doing a 3.5 hour, 4 hour show
Mhm.
of just them. Whereas we should have, people that are touring together and playing venues together in the area that are kind of doing a 3, 4, you
So
know.
getting all of us kind of maybe on together,
Yeah.
like a certain amount of us together to do a show.
Yeah, exactly.
That there should be more of that. You're
Yeah.
saying,
To,
okay?
put people on like a bit of a circuit in a sense, these are the people that are being viewed and people are coming out to see them play and
Yeah.
that's the sort of thing, right?
Well, that's good. That's good. And that's exactly what we really need to do because I know in the last podcast, Mick talked about maybe having like people don't want to drink and drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clarence mentioned that on the last podcast, and after the show, you know what I mean. You got to get home,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to go out and you want to see these bands, but you know that you can't drive, and you live maybe 20 like k away, right? So
Yeah.
or more, in my case, and so maybe having like a bus service. I mean, these are things that could happen,
Mm-hmm.
but it's there's a lot of I don't know, red tape in the way maybe for stuff like that. And
Yeah, for sure.
there's other things, but getting people together for sure, on that side of things,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. That's 100%. I agree.
For sure,
A
man.
good
For
thing.
sure.
Um, Number 9, what do you find to be the biggest struggle being an independent musician?
I think really just getting your sound out there, getting to the market and the audience that, you want to achieve. You can always strive to do better as an artist. I
Yeah.
think we all feel that way. But at the end of the day, you got to have love for the game. You got to have love for the industry, right? You got to accept the fact that not everyone is Taylor Swift.
Yeah. And there's going to be days where it's going to be really hard and you're going to feel like giving up. I
Mhm.
mean, I know I felt like that before, and we probably all do sometimes. Maybe not all of us, but it can get hard and
Yeah.
discouraging at times because there's just so much to it nowadays, right? You got to have all of the things in the right place, and absolutely. So,
For sure.
number 10, there's only one more question after this. So, what do you think music will look and sound like in 100 years? What do you think it'll look and sound like if you were to take a guess in 100 years?
Wow. Well, it could go one or two
It's a lot of
ways.
time.
Yeah, it could either go one or two ways. I mean, we're either banging sticks on rocks again, or it's
Yeah.
it's completely computer generated.
Yeah.
You simply can just think of a song and put these headphones on and bang, there's your song.
Let's hope not, because that's going to put you out of business.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll be long gone by then. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, but really the essence of it, I use that word a lot, the essence of it. That is, the essence of it is automation. Automation's taken over. And I think there's probably good things about the automation, but we got to keep that human element
Yeah.
going. And I agree, there probably will be a lot of automation, and you just like you said, just think of something, it reads your mind, and then you put
Yeah.
the headphones on, and there you go, for sure. All right, where can people find your music?
You can catch me on Spotify or Apple Music under Owen Wright. Just look for the blue check mark. Anywhere else, social medias and things like that, you can catch me at owen.wright.music. Thanks.
Awesome. So we're going to hear from our sponsors now, and then we're going to do the music news. We got a lot of music news actually Nothing too lengthy, but some good news, some much needed news to quench that thirst coming right up. So we'll do a word from our sponsors. Sponsors, we have our sponsors. Brought to you by Dent Legal Services. Dealing with legal issues doesn't have to feel overwhelming. Paul Dent is a licensed paralegal based in Eastern Ontario, offering knowledgeable, approachable, and cost-effective legal support to individuals, landlords, and small businesses. He works with clients across Eastern Ontario, including Kingston, Ottawa, Belleville, and Quinte West, and beyond, helping them navigate legal matters with confidence and clarity. Call Paul today at 613-922-1556. That's 613-922-1556.
Music news.
No, I'm just joking. So music news in and around the Quinte region for this week. Dave Shoechuk, okay? S-H-O-E, you like a shoe. Chuck, like chuck it. Sorry, Dave, I had to. International violin virtuoso, multi-instrumentalist. I'm actually curious about this one. I don't myself have time to go to it, but he's the current concert master of the Quinte Symphony. He's going to bring a cello, a sax, and a guitar. He's going to play Jimi Hendrix tunes. Okay. He'll also bring his Stradivarius violin, and I wonder if he's going to play his Stratocaster. That's a knee slapper. So to find out, get your tickets for the April 24th show. Good show. At universe.com/Shoechuk. S-H-E-W. Sorry, my bad. It's actually S-H-E-W. So universe.com/Shoechuk. C-H-U-C-K 0426. And the show starts at 7:30 at the Upfront Cafe and Pub. And if you don't know where that is, you go online and you find out. All right. So May 1st and June 13th. Yeah. Stevie Ray Vaughan Experience at the Ganaraska Hotel in Port Hope and the Barry's Bay Legion. Tickets at the Ganny. Didn't know they called it the Ganny. I like that. And Zap Records, Coburg. Zap Records, been there, cool place. Tickets for the Barry's Bay show on sale soon. That's going to be a doozy. I think it's going to be a good one. And this really actually, on a serious note, makes me happy. Summer music nights in Sterling Rawdon, which is not far from here. Every Wednesday in July and August coming up, they're looking for musicians for every Wednesday for 8 weeks from 6 to 8 p.m. All you got to do is email receptionist@sterlingrawdon.com. So that's receptionist@sterling-rawdon.com. And a couple other items here. We're just going to wrap up. Original band Street Survivors. They said that there's lots of outside festivals coming up for this band this summer, which is great. We don't know exactly where, but there's a few of them around here. Check out their Facebook page. They're looking forward to seeing you at some of these shows, and the original songs to be played and enjoyed are awesome. And I don't doubt it. I listen to these guys, and they're pretty darn good. I look out for Street Survivors, and of course, you can visit their Facebook page. Okay. Now, last but not least, is Chris Murphy. Celebrate the release of Chris's brand new CD of original Irish songs. Okay. The event can be attended in person. I'm not sure how else you would attend an event. Folk, Celtic, Latin, and World. He's in that class of music. And it's Sunday, March the 29th. Chris, I'm not going to be there, but I wish you well. It's going to be at the Inverary United Church. Inverary. I don't know where that is, and I didn't even know that was a place in Ontario until now. That's been music news for this Saturday, March 28th, 2026. I'm Matt Eugene for Music News on Artists Unloaded. Tweed.
All right. So we're going to play the game.
I'm ready.
All right.
Let's do
So
this.
I'm going to give you some words. Whoever can blurt out the song with that lyric in it.
I had some good ideas on the ride here, but I forgot all of them.
Whoever can blurt out the song with that lyric in it, the lyric, the line, whatever, gets a point. So we're gonna do like
So, but we have to beat Clarence from the last
10
episode,
words.
right?
Yeah, Clarence got 7.5, so
There's a leaderboard to this too.
he did pretty well.
Right
So
on.
you're gonna have 5 seconds. You can both go at the same time, whatever. It's just whoever's first. And the first word is heart. 5.
Heart-shaped
4.
box for weeks.
All right. 1 for Owen.
I gave you that one.
I wonder why there was such a long pause.
No, actually, I couldn't think of anything. Yeah.
All right. So 1 for Owen. The second word is forever. 5.
I wanna
4.
be forever
3.
young.
Yeah, there it is.
All right. Tied up at 1 each.
Yeah.
Second word or third word is touch. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. So still tied up 1-1.
Oh, drat.
The fourth word is hush.
Oh, geez. That's
That's
a
a tough
hard
one.
5. 4.
Do lullabies count?
3.
Hush. I don't know.
2.
Yeah, he's got the point. He's got the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Anything
So-
goes.
Yeah. So 2-1 for Owen.
Damn it.
Alrighty.
Fifth word is radar. 5. 4.
Radar.
I got a solar laser
3.
beam. Radar love.
Yeah.
Guitar.
Correct answer. What are we? 2-2 now? Tied up
I think
again.
so, yeah.
All right.
Neck and neck.
Sixth word is feel. 5.
I'm so bad
4.
with lyrics.
3. 2.
I don't even know.
1.
And I feel it.
Yeah, you got it.
Buzzer beater.
I was actually going to say, I don't know, feel like a Cher song or something. I don't know why.
Feel like making love.
I feel like making
Plush by the
love.
Stone Temple Pilots.
So,
Yeah.
what's that? 4-3.
And I feel.
All right. Next word is
What is it, Brad?
mom.
Oh,
5.
I don't know. I don't know if I can do that.
4.
Oh,
3.
yeah, because even mom.
Mama.
Yeah,
2.
that's mama's all right. Yeah, that's.
Does mama count, Brad?
No.
No?
No.
No, you got to have mom in there.
Mom.
I'm out.
Yeah, I don't know.
No guesses.
I don't know.
Damn it. Ah. I love that.
All right. Next word is fool. 5. 4.
Oh, damn it. Had it.
3. 2.
I'm so bad at this.
1. 0.
I know there's something like play the fool, but I don't know what
Yeah,
the fuck
I
it
know.
is. Shit.
All
Damn
right,
it.
Next word is tender.
Ooh.
5. 4. 3.
Uh,
2.
there's probably like a Meow Mix song with
Yeah.
Tender in it, but
1. 0.
wow.
You got to tell us what that was,
Me
Brad.
Tender.
Oh,
Love
geez.
me. It's
And here we are in Tweed, right? The Elvis fame capital of the world, right? The Elvis impersonation. Well, no, the most beloved people of Elvis are from Tweed,
Yeah.
apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Yeah, well, there was like a news article and somebody was talking about Elvis living next door or something.
Shame I'm not a
In Tweed.
Tweedite. Is
Yeah.
that it? Is that what they say? Tweedites?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Tweeters?
Tweeters.
Tweeters. That's
I
pretty
don't
good.
know. Shit.
All right, next word, last word. Who's winning this? Oh,
I think he's in the lead.
Yeah, I have no
yeah,
idea.
I think it's 4-3 for Owen.
Yeah.
All right, last word. This should be an easy one. Last word. Back. 5, 4.
Baby, come back.
Baby got back.
Yeah.
Give me my baby back.
Owen
my baby
got it.
back ribs.
Was it 5-3? 5-3 for Owen.
All right,
on.
let's hear it for
Clarence.
Owen.
You're still the champion.
Yeah.
Clarence is still the champ. Congratulations, Owen. A great game.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, what are we doing next? We doing the live performance next, right?
Yeah, we are doing the live performance.
Yeah,
So
next.
Right on.
you don't click away from the podcast now because we got a live performance of Owen Wright, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. So
Yeah.
keep your ass in the seat and your eyes on your phone wherever you're watching. It's gonna be good.
Here we go.
Stay tuned for a live studio performance. Brought to you by Dent Legal Services. Dealing with legal issues doesn't have to feel overwhelming. Paul Dent is a licensed paralegal based in Eastern Ontario, offering knowledgeable, approachable, and cost-effective legal support to individuals, landlords, and small businesses. He works with clients across Eastern Ontario, including Kingston, Ottawa, Belleville, and Quinte West, and beyond, helping them navigate legal matters with confidence and clarity. Call Paul today at 613-922-1556. That's 613-922-1556.
So we got Owen right here. He's gonna play us a couple songs. It's gonna be great. Let's do this.
It's a song called Wave Beach off my first album.
So long come from here, strutting slow in second gear. Watch the waves as they flow on. The shoreline's the only place that they have known. Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay if we stay here? Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay if we stay here? Sweet everything, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Contemplation in every nation is in the sea. Step back and let it go. Pull the trigger. Firewood. Mountain tops of summer's here. stops. Keep on moving, keep on going. I don't know what it is. Tell me your story. Those mountain tops, that summer's view. Let this image stay. The long walk home from here, starting slow in a second gear. Watch the waves as they flow home. The shoreline's the only place that they have known. Is it okay if we stay? It's a long walk home from here, strutting slow in a second gear. Watch the waves as they flow home. The shoreline's the only place that they have known. Right on. It's a new song called Dancing in the Dark off my new album. Not titled yet. Pencil to paper, she writes down her thoughts in a notebook with a silver heart-shaped lock on the front. She doesn't write about her day, she writes about the things she could have said. Books in her headphones and zones out. No lights, no cameras, no hearts, no damages. When she dances in the dark, our hearts on the table, I am willing and able. When she dances in the dark. Every record she puts on, she burns a new groove into. Dancing her little feet on that long tune, Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd too. But her most favorite is the Def Leppard. Oh, That's a fun one to play. I love that tune. Coming out to a streaming platform or platform near you soon.
Yes.
This is a song called So Much off my acoustic album, self-titled So Much, about a friend of mine. Sadly took his life back when we were in high school, but this goes out to anyone that's ever been struggling or ever is struggling. The song's on Spotify and iTunes. You guys can check it out if you like it, and if you find it helps any. So. Your thoughts carry through your mind as you walk through days that you have lived time and time again. Your friends and family all just want the best. Do yourself a favor and pick yourself up now. You have so much left in you, baby. Left in you, baby. Yeah. So much left in your heart. Left in your heart. You have falling down. Let me help you back around you. Falling down. Let me help you back around. You are high. The sun and the moon, the air that we breathe, the one that keeps us going, keeps us knowing that we're fine. Just do yourself a favor and pick yourself up now. You have so much left in you, baby. Left in you, baby. Yeah. So much left in your heart. Left in your heart. You have falling down. Let me help you back around you. Falling down. Let me help you back around. Let me help you back around. Let me help you back around. Thank you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah, give it up for Owen. Owen Wright.
Brought to you by Dent Legal Services. Dealing with legal issues doesn't have to feel overwhelming. Paul Dent is a licensed paralegal based in Eastern Ontario, offering knowledgeable, approachable, and cost-effective legal support to individuals, landlords, and small businesses. He works with clients across Eastern Ontario, including Kingston, Ottawa, Belleville, and Quinte West, and beyond, helping them navigate legal matters with confidence and clarity. Call Paul today at 613-922-1556. That's 613-922-1556.
It's time for Just the Tip.
So just the tip, just a tip, just so you know, Amherst Island Radio, you want to check that out. You want to submit your music. You want to check out what they're all about. You want to listen. You want to also do this please do this. If you submit your independent music to them, they will play it. You need to go to Earshot DDS. So check out Earshot. You're going to register your song and you're going to get publicity. As simple as that. The people over at, why do I want to say Easter Island? I don't know why. Amherst Island Radio in Kingston are very receptive to independent musicians. And we kind of have a little bit of a, what do you say? We're smitten by their presence. So yeah, you want to do that. So that's just a tip. I'm running out of steam here. So thanks for watching. And next week, I shouldn't say next week. I should say next episode. We should have one in a week. You're going to be watching, hopefully, and we're going to have O Green. Okay. The artist name is O Green.
Country artist.
And is a country artist. And he is from Tyendinaga, Ontario, which is not far from here. So thanks for watching the podcast. Owen, it's been awesome having you on the show.
Thanks for having me. It was awesome.
Lefty handshake here, not my usual hand. Just
No worries, I'm a drummer. So
wish you the best. And thanks for watching, everybody. Artists Unloaded. Tune in again. We'll be here.
Yeah, boy.
cool.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
This is the Artist Unloaded.